to do now?
You're going to put one foot in front of the other, and you're going to take it one day at a time.
We're gonna make it.
How can you say that? You're going to be working. It is going to be just me, all alone at home by myself. Kelly? Mom, I can't do this.
Your baby's ready to come home, darling.
His lungs are all developed and he's gained 3 pounds, babe.
He's a happy, healthy, 6-pound little baby boy.
You know, I've only held him sitting down before.
It's the same as sitting, only you're standing. There you go. All right.
Mom, do something.
He's just a little colicky, that's all.
He's fine, honey. He's just fine.
Are you sure it's okay for him to leave?
I promised we wouldn't send him home if he weren't ready.
Thank you.
Can we stay with you tonight? I think we should just be safe.
Cal, you have to take your baby home.
Just for tonight.
Well, just for tonight. They've been here 2 weeks.
Man, that kid's got a set of lungs on him.
They've got to go home.
I'm not kicking him out again.
Mom! Coming! What is it now? A crusty nose, a fallen eyelash.
Mom, the baby threw up again and he feels hot. Johnny! I think he has a fever. Johnny!
Don't yell. You're gonna scare him. I'm coming.
I just cleaned him up. He's calmed down. Does he feel hot to you?
You're gonna be okay, aren't you, buddy?
See? I better get to work.
Don't turn your beeper off. Call me the second you get there.
Mary Elizabeth, don't you need to get somewhere?
What? You're not gonna be here? What if he gets a fever?
Don't worry, I'm gonna be here. I'll fix us some breakfast, right, Slugger?
I'll bring him down in a minute.
Daddy, I think he's losing weight. Do you think he's losing weight? I mean, what if he gets sick? Johnny, don't forget your paper!
When you gonna give me back my heart? That's what I thought. Don't you worry one bit. Your mommy's gonna be just fine. She just loves you so much right now, it's just made her a little nuts. And all you have to do is just be a beautiful baby. No, you can't come with me today, but I'll tell Aunt Rene you love her. She's got a big surprise for me, and when I get home, I'm gonna tell you all about it. Love it. What is it?
My new office.
Your what? Huh?
I'm interviewing associates and I'm expanding my practice.
You are?
Uh-huh.
You are?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's so great. I mean, I know you said you were gonna, but... Wow. Oh, Rene, it's fantastic. And look at that view.
I am so nervous.
Well, you don't look nervous. You look happy.
Here we go again. Change, change, change.
Change is good.
You're supposed to say stuff like that. You're a grandmother now.
I can still whip your butt.
You want to bet?
Yeah. Ready?
Ready.
Ouch.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. Then my wild, beautiful bird, you will have flown. Easy now, I'll be gone alone.
Okay. You're a little bit stronger than me.
You haven't been able to whoop me since we were freshmen in high school.
That is only because you grew about 12 feet that summer.
So this is going to be my conference room and law library.
So this is where y'all gonna meet in the morning, you know, kind of like LA Law, and you sit around, you talk about your cases and your clients and who's sleeping with who.
Are you in beeper now?
Yep, that's Kelly. Oh! All right, I gotta go.
No, what you got to do is kick them out of your house.
Look.
Ellen is 2 months old.
room.
I know that, and every time I start to do it, I just look at that little baby's face, and you know, Kelly's so scared.
Morning.
Hi.
Morning, Lakeisha.
We just took that last night.
Oh, my.
Look at that face.
I think he looks like Colliar.
Is the phone guy here yet?
Okay. Well, I'm happy for you. We got to celebrate.
Only after you kick your daughter out and you get some rest.
Yeah.
Well, I caught Joe rifling through your messages. He wants to know why you're meeting with 5 new attorneys today.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing, but he knows something's up. You also have 3 meetings with potential new clients.
I cannot increase my caseload until I get some help. What else?
Your client, Paul Hoops, called and insists on meeting you today. And heads up, he seemed a little pissed.
No, I don't want one.
Paul, you have to. The court is required by law to provide an interpreter.
But I don't need it. Have I made one word? Have you had to repeat yourself?
This is not about how well you read lips. It's about the court going on record and establishing that you've understood everything that you've been asked. It's just their way of protecting themselves from reversal on appeal.
But the judge had to see that I can function without any kind of help.
But you can't.
I can. I was a dock boy at Dalton for 2 years. I was a delivery guy at Birmingham News. All I needed was this. See, it's no big deal.
But you've been turned down for a receptionist job because they don't think that you can handle the phones.
But there is a special phone, and it's against the law.
I know. The Americans with Disabilities Act requires an employer to provide reasonable accommodations for the physically disabled, just as the court is required by law to provide an interpreter. Let's not make a big deal out of this. Maybe we can work it to our advantage.
Hey there. What are you doing home?
Kelly called.
Well, you got all your baby armor on. Where's the war?
Upstairs. Mrs. Sims, my boss is real cool and all, but I can't keep doing this. If I lose my job, we're really gonna be in trouble.
Well, Johnny, you just gotta learn to say no.
I can't be the only one.
You're right.
And you and Mr. Sims have been incredible. And I know Kelly really needs you, but we should be living in our own place.
You're right about that, too.
So how do I talk Kelly into it?
I hear chemical warfare gets him every time.
Well, if they're spraying for bugs, I mean, don't you and Daddy and Davis need to leave too?
No, we'll be fine. It's only the baby we have to be careful about.
Well, can you stay with us?
Honey, he'll be fine.
What if he throws up?
Just clean it up.
What if he chokes?
He's not gonna choke, and you've already dropped him, so you know he won't break. Listen, you'll do just fine. I know it seems hard, and I know you're scared. Just think of it as an adventure.
Breakfast boys, please report to line A, cafeteria for senior orientation assignment. Freshman girls report to line B.
Freshman girls, do you believe it? I can't believe we finally get to go to the same school together.
I can't believe they don't have to wear that dumb old uniform anymore. I can't believe you wore that stupid outfit.
What's wrong with it? You look like you fell through an awning. And how am I supposed to introduce you to Hank, my best friend, when you embarrass me so?
It's Henrietta.
This is my little sister, Mary Elizabeth, and her little colored friend, Rene. Her daddy's James Jackson. You know, the famous colored.
Come on, Ryan. We're supposed to be in the cafeteria.
Better get going, Spaz, or else you won't get your Orienter.
What's a senior orienter anyway?
Every freshman is assigned a senior to show them around. You know, tell them where everything is so they don't run into walls and stuff.
Basically, your Orienter's supposed to make your life easier.
That sounds like a good thing, Emmy.
So, which way's the cafeteria?
That way.
I don't like the feel of this, Emmy.
They're just seniors, and they have to wipe their own butt every day, just like the rest of us.
Look, Tully's next.
Hey, Colliar, let's meet the chocolate shop after school for Coke and fries.
And maybe a cheeseburger and shake.
Hey, Pudgy, you're up. Names, Tully Brown. Only Brown on this list is Percival.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, everybody, fresh meat. Say hello to Percival. Hey, Percival.
We all call him Tully. He doesn't really like Percival.
Who said you can spout off? Come on, Shrimpo, you're mine too. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Poor Colliar and Tully.
Collier and Tully got off easy. I've decided that Henrietta should keep an eye on you, too. Sure would hate it if you girls got lost in the crowd.
Okay, girls, what do you say we start with you two taking off your pretty little dresses and putting them on backwards? Here, in front of all these people?